All right, good morning. Welcome back to House of Prep. My name is Jerry. It's good to see you guys. I live here in Tennessee, just outside of Nashville. And as we're sharing our areas, our grocery stores, things that we've noticed, prices, shrinkflation, shortages, jump in the comments. Let me know your area. I appreciate all those that participate and add to the comments. It's good to see other folks that are like-minded, that are also keeping an eye out of things, that are wary, that have their head screwed on straight, that are observing their surroundings, right? Not just taking everything for granted, but making a plan, setting up some food security, some insurance, you might say, for yourself, for your family, for whatever life throws at you, whether it's storms, whether it's crisis, doesn't matter. Either way, you got to eat, you got to have water. So you got those two things going, prepping up. It'll take you places. So let's get at it with the store. The thumbnail that I did a good thorough look at the canning section, and I picked up a few for my long-term preps. Some asparagus, some spinach, right? The fan favorites. Can't get a lot of those because I know those aren't the go-tos. It seems like our most popular one in my household are like green beans and stuff like that. So, but I like variety, so I make sure that I stock up a little of extra stuff. But canned goods. Now I know that manufacturers might be running into raw material issues, not having enough raw materials for canning, for plastics, as we're discussing other things in this video. That's a big issue. We also run into shipping, whether it's truckers, not enough truck drivers, not enough shipping containers being stacked up on the coasts, or they're still stacked up waiting in line out in the water, on the ports to get in. We hear all these different scenarios, all these different reasons and possibilities of why it seems like the stores just seem to always struggle. Now, I have some folks that seem to be on the up and up with their stores, and they don't seem to have a lot of problems. And for those that have that, nice, keep prepping. It's nice to be able to get what you want without having to go to multiple stores. But the canned goods. So going up and down the canned good aisles and seeing the different things, I could tell very quickly it wouldn't take a lot for a group of people to show up, decide, hey, we need to prep up for whatever this scare is, right? The fear preppers show up and they load their carts up. It wouldn't take very many of those type of carts to come down the canning aisle, and then all of a sudden you can't get what you want. There's some items you can't get what you want. Now, a lot of the corn are missing. They had some dented cans. Now, I was lucky today. I was able to get some of that Old Glory. It's doctored up, kind of like a skillet grilled corn type thing. I like it for a change of pace, and it was on sale at Kroger, so I was able to pick up some of that. See, I shop Kroger, Walmart. My wife likes to stop at HG Hills and Aldi's. Those are our main stores, and there are some Dollar Generals and such. But for the most part, those are kind of our main stores. So I was able to get a few things that I'd been looking for, and I was like, hey, now's the time to get it. Get it while the getting's good. Now, we were talking about plastics earlier. I have noticed for months and months, the Gatorades have never been back to normal. I remember when there was every flavor you could want. Was Powerade, Gatorades, all the sports drinks. I've started drinking the Body Armor. I like it. And I actually got a new flavor I picked out this week, the strawberry lemonade. I hadn't tried that one. It's a low-cal, low-sugar, kind of like the zeros on the Gatorades and such. So I can't wait to try that out. But so far, so good. They've got a good product, and I like them. And so the constant shortage. Now, I was able to get some zero grape, and grape had been hard to find. I've told some of you before, this coming weekend, I'm going to watch my daughter play volleyball, so I'll make sure I take her a Gatorade. So that's more of that section. Now, what about sodas? Okay, let me tell you now my Diet Pepsis. If you watched my Thursday video last week, You'll hear me talking about the Diet Pepsis and things drying up, and I've read many comments of folks all across the country saying, yeah, sometimes the certain sodas, depending on where you want, what you like, that they're hard to find. So I, all week long, have been keeping an eye out. And I tried multiple stores, whether it's the Kroger's or Walmart, and just trying, just popping in. It's on my way, and so it's no big deal to pop in. And just never have any. Hallelujah! Today I got some. I got my caffeine fix. I make it last a long time because I've been trying not to drink a whole lot. But you know, when you want something that's different and that's kind of your little vice in life, it's nice to have around. Now, am I going to survive on Diet Pepsi? No. Yes, I'm going to. But it's nice to have that. It's a vice. So, what else? Produce. We've talked about produce. Produce in my area is stocked. However, the quality, you always have to watch it. You just have to. A lot of folks say we like to do the smell test. Like when you get that big bag of potatoes, just do a smell test. Trust me, because it just takes one or two bad potatoes in there and it's going to stink. And you don't want to take that one home. Leave that one there. Give it to a worker or something and say, hey, you may want to check this. But just keep an eye on produce. Meat section. There's always meat. That's because nobody's buying it. They always have the ribeyes and the steaks and the cowboy cuts and all your fancy steaks and things, New York strips, but no one's buying them. Just for very few, right? Because, I mean, for 3 steaks, and I'm dropping $35, $45 easy, just for, some small cuts of meat that you're hoping would be good quality. I'm not trying them yet. So the prices are still up on that. Before I forget, Kroger gas in my area went back up to $2.99. Remember I told you last week it had kind of dropped a little bit? Well, now it's back up. So I am seeing on the news they're starting to talk about fuel, the oil going up, and so that's something that they're monitoring. And I know they're talking about maybe tapping into the U.S. reserves a little bit to help alleviate some of the demand until we start going back to producing more. The price is going to keep going up. It's a supply and demand thing. So that's my area. I don't know if I know California you guys get hit hard out there. I know you're over $5 a gallon, some of you. So that was my gas update. Bread aisle, I went up and down the bread aisle. It's still there, but it's still that hit or miss. You may not get the brand you're looking for, but you can find bread. So that's just kind of how it is, hit or miss throughout the store. They have done a very good strategic placement of everything. There's some birds just hollering back there. They're probably hollering at me. But they're strategic. They're doing a really good job covering the shelves, right? And just kind of fronting everything, making everything look pretty. But once you stop and you take your time and you kind of look and you kind of realize there's not a lot there, or wait a minute, the same product is covering all the space where there used to be a variety. There used to be other flavors, other brands of whatever it is you're looking for. They're just using stuff, whatever they can get their hands on, and covering the shelves. So that's my little quick update to kind of let you know that's where we stand right now, as we're still kind of waiting and seeing if shipments or non-shipments of things coming from the coast might add to this. Remember, it's the layers. It's the different events. So throw in the comments. Let me know your area. Hope you guys are having a great day. And you guys have a great rest of the week. And I will catch you guys later this weekend. All right now. Bye.